guarding our founding mission, marking a century of pioneering endeavor, persistence in transmission, nurturing talent through 7 decades of fieldwork. In China, Peking University was the first institution to establish a teaching and research unit dedicated to archaeology. What the archaeology unit at Peking University experienced bears witness to the wider development of the discipline in China. In 1922, the School of Chinese Classics of Peking University established a research unit of archaeology that later evolved into what is now called the School of Archaeology and Museology. In 1923, the faculty members formed an archaeological association and embarked on an expedition under the name of the Asian Monuments and Artifacts Survey Association. The association gathered up experts in archaeology, history, geology, linguistics, and art history. Thus began Peking University's tradition of fieldwork and excavations, with an emphasis on interdisciplinary collaboration. The faculty carried out investigations in Beijing, as well as in Luoyang, Dunhuang, Xinjiang, the Korean Peninsula, and elsewhere. In 1952, Peking University established the first teaching program in archaeology among all China's universities. Through the efforts and dedication of our predecessors, the discipline of Chinese archaeology began to set out the direction, the framework, and the discourse necessary for long-term developments in Chinese archaeology. In the spirit of upholding Chinese character, style, and ethos, archaeological investigations continued. Peking University took a position of leadership in the discipline, continuing to train archaeologists across the country. The School of Archaeology and Museology continued to build on these early foundations. It is now a comprehensive institution covering all areas of archaeological fieldwork, research, conservation, museum study and practice, as well as cultural heritage study. The school encompasses a national demonstration center for experimental archaeology education, key research institutes, key laboratories, and other university-level research institutions. It also serves as an international platform for cultural heritage studies. On November 26, 2020, the National Cultural Heritage Administration and the Peking University signed a strategic cooperation agreement to proceed with the establishment of the China Cultural Heritage and Museum College, establish the platform for the National Cultural Heritage Gene Banks for Chinese civilization, jointly cultivate high-level professionals, and promote discipline development to a new level. The school is central to an academic training on Chinese archaeology, which is further supported by archaeological sciences, heritage conservation, and explorations in foreign archaeology. Its curriculum has a strong focus on Chinese archaeology and fieldwork practice. Teaching in the field, cultivating through practice. Fieldwork training is a core component in the Peking University's archaeological program. In 1957, the school launched its first independent training excavation in Handan, Hebei Province, establishing a model that combines archaeological survey, excavation, artifact analysis, and report writing. This set a nationwide model for training archaeological professionals. Today, our archaeological fieldwork stations are established in different parts of China: Linzi, Shandong, Zhouyuan, Shaanxi, Yanqi, Ningxia, Anxi, Fujian. These stations serve as the school's teaching and research bases. Generations of outstanding graduates have developed careers in the areas of archaeology and museum studies, taking up key positions around the country and leading fieldwork and explorations. Their contributions shape the discipline of Chinese archaeology, leaving an impact on world archaeology. In recent years, the school consolidated the archaeological training stations to include information sciences, artificial intelligence, and an international awareness. Fieldwork excavation has been honored as a national first-class undergraduate course and a curriculum ideological education course. Instructors have been identified as exemplary teachers and the best teaching team. Since 2019, the school has collaborated with Anxi County to form a new model of university-local cooperation in teaching and research, known as the Anxi model. This approach incorporates conservation, heritage use, experimental archaeology, public archaeology, and open records into the traditional model. It combines archaeological teaching and research with local economic and cultural development, transforming archaeological bases into new symbols for promoting traditional culture in China. Leveraging Peking University's strengths and guided by major scientific questions, the school has built a technology-powered, big data-centric comprehensive research base and academic platform, the National Cultural Heritage Gene Banks for Chinese Civilization. This is a data system comprising one central database and 7 specialized databases covering areas such as field archaeology, ancient architecture surveying and mapping, ancient DNA, and ceramic analysis. The Big Data Center for Archaeology aims to enable archaeological bulk data analysis and visualization, fostering disciplinary transformation and enhancing archaeological teaching and research methodologies. The school has led or participated in national research projects, including the Shangzhou Chronology Project, the project to trace the origins of Chinese civilization and studies on early Qing culture. It has also undertaken significant archaeological excavations along the Silk Road and heritage preservation projects. Participated in the Alliance for Cultural Heritage in Asia and gradually unlocked many secrets of human civilization, enriching humanity's understanding of itself and the world. Since the 1980s, the school has emphasized public archaeology. It established the Enthusiasts Association of Peking University, and since 2000, has helped guide middle schools in founding archaeological societies. By extending archaeological education from universities to secondary schools, it has created an academic linkage between basic education, higher education, and the discipline itself. The School of Archaeology and Museology at Peking University is committed to improving the theoretical and methodological systems of Chinese archaeology. It works to build empirical knowledge, academic discourse, and to advance interdisciplinary exploration and integration at the frontier of the discipline. It aims to enhance the international influence of Chinese archaeology in multidisciplinary research. The school strives to represent world-class archaeology within a global perspective, transforming from a Chinese center for archaeological research to a major hub for global archaeological studies. The journey forward is long and challenging. To understand the past is to know the present and foresee the future. Who are we? Where do we come from? Where are we going? These are not merely our questions, but also the eternal themes of civilization. The School of Archaeology and Museology at Peking University, using the measures of humanities and sciences to spend time and space. deciphers the codes of civilization, redraws the map of the human spirit, and transforms the silent past into guiding stars for the future.